Hey Internet, it's Joshua and Sean from Room 6, and we're doing another little bit of a tasting here. So, warning, if you don't like people drinking, you might want to turn off.
Children especially.
Yes. Do as we say, not as we do.
Do as I say, yes. And as I do.
But this is a special St. Patrick's Day episode.
You magnificent bastards. Welcome back to Room 6. I'm here with Joshua Courtright again, and oh my God, you are quick to the button. Thank you for viewing. Appreciate it. Drop a line, say hello. We'll be reading comments. We'll be reading suggestions. And we have something fun for you. We are doing a side-by-side comparison of the Glen Fohdry 12-year and French cask. Also, my ancestors fucking hate me. Oh yeah, it bounces.
Oh, it plays.
It jiggles. There's always room for Jello. So.
Well, Sean is doing his best to turn me into a functioning alcoholic. I mean, a whiskey connoisseur.
There we go.
There you go. So, he saw these and his eyes lit up.
I was really surprised to see, first of all, the 18-year is, no, it's the 18 and 21-year that was $88.
The 21-year.
21-year fucking Scotch for $88. Granted, this is Total Wine House brand, which allegedly is made by the folks over at Glen Fohdry. Allegedly. We all know how that works with whiskey and sourcing, especially in Scotland and all that stuff.
Right.
But I have here the 12-year that I got for $35.99 and the French cask finish. Both of them start off in American oak. Both of them are 47.1%. And we're going to start with the 12-year and then go to the French and see how they differ.
Now, where is this one supposedly from?
Supposedly it's from Glen Fohdry, which is a Speyside.
No, I mean, like, this is the French oak. This is
the 12-year. So a 12-year age statement just means the minimum years aged is 12 years. There may be a 15, there may be an 18, there may be a 21 in there to get that flavor profile, but the youngest whiskey is 12 years.
Okay.
The non-age statement, French finish, starts out in American oak, just like this one.
Okay.
But instead of finishing in American oak, they finish it in French oak.
Ah. So much to learn.
So much to do.
Yes.
Also.
Do you not?
I have no fingernails. And it's always the fucking...
Allow me.
Please.
Sorry, we don't have the proper tool. Oh, they did. Oh, they buried that.
Yeah.
No,
I genuinely don't feel bad for not being able to do that.
I've got pliers on the table. Needle nose.
Oh, I don't even need those. Here. How do you have...
No, needle nose. Needle nose, I said that. Oh, okay. What? How do I have what?
I was going to say, how do you have a pencil that's not sharp? And I'm going to keep this over here because I
know
the second bottle is going to be just as difficult.
All these specialty tools.
Yeah, pencil.
He takes the shot. Oh, wait. Around the leg of the table. Brick.
So that was a little tip that I learned from one of you guys. If you sit the whiskey into the cork and spin the cork a few times, it does lube it up so that it's easier to pull out and the cork doesn't break as much.
Huh. Now, I've never had a cork break, but I didn't even know that was a possibility.
Oh.
I mean, on a wine bottle, I've had a cork break with the corkscrew.
I had a cork break on...
Smell this thing. Ooh.
I want to say some kind of 18 or 20-year-old whiskey, and the cork fell in the fucking bottle.
Ruined it.
And it was just like, well, I guess we're drinking all of this tonight.
Pour it, yeah, get a strainer and a bowl. Always the consummate gentleman, he fills mine first, thank you. Sometimes I feel like Elliot Blues from the Blues Brothers with the wine glass. I want to be like, fill it up, buddy.
Right.
But I understand.
I mean,
oh
no. Is that a good oh?
Yeah, this is compared to last night?
Now, we talked about, in the store today, we talked about who's more Daniel, who's more Rex. Just like Rex, goes right for the sniff, doesn't wait for me, doesn't wait for anything. There's a lot of static noise. I think it's the mic. Because I've not tried it with that.
Possibly. Sorry.
Hold on, Brandon.
Sorry. Okay. You're
gonna have to let me know. You're gonna have to let me know if the sound is better.
It does say on the packaging like it doesn't work with all phones.
Okay, that's fine. So let me know how that worked out. Sorry for that small change.
Oh, compared to last time, man, that is. But yeah, I'm definitely more the Rex. I think I'm the mooch.
I like doing the introductions. I like talking about the whiskeys. So this is a 12-year, as I said, minimum age statement's 12 years.
Oh.
Okay, berries, dried fruit, fresh fruit.
There's something. There's
not honey, but it's like an agave sweetness.
Don't say agave.
Oh no, not a tequila.
I know. It reminded me.
If you've had fresh agave syrup.
I have not.
Like you're gonna put into a hot toddy. Agave syrup, green tea, and Irish whiskey. Great hot toddy.
That's nice.
I'm getting peaches, apricot, a little bit of shortbread cookie, but not as predominant as in like Irish whiskeys.
Yeah, but it's not honey.
It's not honey, but
it's something.
It's
that's the first thing that hit me, and it wasn't a berry thing. It was like, what is that?
It's definitely sweetness. I would say not granulated sugar, but
brown sugar? No.
You're not wrong.
It's light brown sugar.
Light brown sugar.
Or that like
not granulated.
Raw brown sugar.
Yeah. Raw sugar. Yes.
Ooh.
See, this is the back and forth that we appreciate.
Yes.
I did give you a healthy pour.
You did, and thank you. The bartender likes me. Shall we actually taste it?
Let's do it.
That's a good ring.
I love Glencairn.
Oh, nice. Not too abrasive up front.
That's a whole different flavor profile.
It is, and at the same, and it's, sometimes it smells amazing, but then you kind of get smacked upside the head on the way down.
And then the other one is true. Proper 12 for me was that way.
Mm-hmm.
I smelled it. It smelled like gasoline. Tasted it. Not bad. Would never buy it, but I'm getting like a citrus with a red apple, not a delicious apple, like a Fuji apple. That sugar, that raw sugar that we're talking about, definitely comes through.
Yeah, but not in a cloying, like a brandy or something.
No, it's not bright. It's not brittle. You can taste the 12 years.
It's rounding off the edges.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But my tongue is still vibrating. Like it's still,
Sorry, guys. I know it's St. Patty's Day. I gotta take this fucking thing off because it's so hot.
It's all right.
Oh my god.
I'm wearing green anyway.
Oh crap.
He just didn't want to get pinched.
I don't have anything green. Sorry. My eyes. That was my excuse when I was in school. My eyes are green.
Sort of.
Sort of. They're my fucking eyes. I know what kind of thing.
Eye color changes as you get older, believe it or not.
Eye color can also change if you have too much alcohol in your system. It can darken your eye color. I'm not kidding. That's a weird thing to know.
Well, your eyes are not bright like green.
No, but if I'm sober for 3 weeks and I'm drinking nothing but water and tea, they will be bright green.
If I had my second album, Liner Notes, I used to work with this woman. She was 60-something. The brightest green eyes you've ever seen. And with her white hair, she was a short little thing. She was also a cop at the same time as selling furniture. It was really weird. And I said, can I take a picture of your eyes, please? It's only out, like, you open it up.
I'm going to cut you off. If you've ever made a caramel with that raw sugar, that's it. That's it.
Yes.
Caramel from raw sugar. Sorry, guys. If you're joining in, if you're hopping in, and you're just checking it out, let us know about the sound. We heard that there was some static. Keep us updated. We're just trying to make this palatable to you.
Palatable? Very, very nice. Well played.
So I want to do the thing that everybody hates.
Oh no. He's going to read the blurb, isn't he?
I want to see what you're I need my air.
First of all,
supposed to taste.
Did you? Don't toss it in the air.
That's fine.
You paid for it, so.
Yeah, it's fine. Glen Fohdry single malt. Still matured in the renowned Speyside whiskey region, I'm slowly converting into a Speyside fan. One whiskey at a time.
I hate you so much.
Traditional American oak casks and has laid undisturbed for a minimum of 12 years prior to bottling. Bottled at a higher strength without chill filtering, or our malt master has ensured that you can enjoy the full range of aromas and the full depth of flavor in this exceptional single malt Scotch. The aroma is bright and vibrant with, here we go. The aroma is bright and vibrant with zesty green apple notes. Did say apple, I had the wrong fucking apple. And rich and characteristic Speyside fruitiness. The flavor is satisfyingly sweet and deep vanilla oak notes, balanced perfectly within fresh fruits. Finish is long-lasting with fruity sweetness. Definitely fruit. I'm going to say it again. Yeah. Fruit, because they said it 50 fucking times. Fruit.
It's a fruity Scotch.
It definitely, but it's a combination of that sweet, fresh fruit and that dried, sugary, candied fruit.
I'm not getting the green apple, personally.
No, I would say more of a red apple.
I mean, well, I'm just not really getting apple much. But then again, my palate is still developing. My nose is developing. And
we'll get you there someday.
And I'm generally more of a vodka-based drink guy. I'm getting into this world, so it's an education. It's mildly expensive, but it's
mildly expensive. Yeah, I think I spent $60 tonight on 2 Speyside Scotches, a 12-year French oak finish, and then I bought 2 Wolfhound airplane bottles.
To put that in perspective, for those of you that saw last night's our little grab bag tasting of the airplane bottles, it was basically half as much.
Right.
Yeah. So more bang for the buck here, but only if you like it.
Yeah, exactly. You take a risk at not liking it. I'm almost tempted to do the other Speyside that's in there, just to see how much we hate it.
The Bella one. Oh,
that face! Just to see how much we hate it.
You might spend some time with it while you're at it. I mean, yeah. No.
So I was debating between these two.
Don't ruin it yet. Let us try this.
I was debating between these two because I am a super big Speyside fan, and he is not. I was debating between these and Auchentoshan and 12 year.
I haven't been a Speyside fan because apparently I've been drinking
the wrong
crap Speyside. Like,
and that's the thing with Speyside and that region being the largest producer of Scottish whiskies. It's easy to get a bad one because the market's so big. There are only, guys, fact check me if I'm wrong, I think there's 3 to 5 or 7 single digits lowland distilleries, and apparently they're all good.
Well, I can explain what went on with me in Speyside. My wife came back from Italy. In the duty free, she got me one of those 3 bottles of Highland, like the same manufacturer, but Highland Ale and Speyside. And I don't remember what it was. Might have been like I don't know. But I said, oh, this is perfect. I get to try the different kinds.
Different regions of
thinking they're all Speysides are pretty much like this and all Highlands. And so I tasted
that's
that.
A dangerous road.
And not only that, but I started with the Highlands. So I start there, and everything else is going to taste kind of muddier compared to that.
I don't know about muddier.
Well, not muddier, but you know what I mean.
Highland for me is a nice blend between the Speyside and the Island, and I know I'm going to get fucking roasted for this.
But you have to understand, when you have almost no experience with Scotch,
that's why I dipped my toes into the Speyside, and now I've been branching out into other things.
Right. Well, like I jumped into the Highland, and then the Speyside and the Island were like, more layered and complicated, and I was like, but I like the Highland. So I decided I was Highland.
For Christmas, there was a advent calendar, whiskey advent calendar, and most of them were Speysides. And Daniel was like, "Oh, another Speyside."
Yeah,
because to him, it's all kind of the same thing.
Right.
He likes more of the complicated whiskeys that have the undertones and a little bit of smoke and things like that. I fucking hate peat.
Yeah,
Pete, if you're out there and you're watching this video, I fucking hate you.
Oh, but for Pete's sake.
For Pete's sake, Pete can go to hell.
Wow.
I don't like Islas. I don't like Island. It was a struggle for me to even get into Brooklotic, because Brooklotic for me, the classic Lottie, has so much of that briny, iodine-y, medicinal note that I do like with my peated scotches, that once you add the smoke in there, it just kind of covers it up for me. So And it is a salt, briny salt water. You're tasting the regions of Scotland through the water kind of finish. But Brooklotic I've liked. Highland Park was okay. A lot of them suggested it because I was trying to get into the Highland region.
Mm-hmm.
I've had better, but for being as popular as it is, it makes it more affordable.
Mm.
I'm really a fan of this.
I am.
For $35. Like, I love finding a good cheap whiskey. Glen Moray 12-year and Glen Moray sherry cask finish, respectively, $30 and $25.
Can't be mad at that.
Love them.
Yeah.
Love them. They're not offensive, but they've got some depth to them if you can get through the bright notes. If you can identify the bright notes. And it's all upper layers. None of it's heavy. I have been told to try the Brooklotic Isla Barley, which is 51%.
That sounds hideous.
If you want to check me, 51% at least barley as the malt.
Well, seeing as how I don't like beer.
Right.
Something about hops? No, sorry. So, yeah, beer's out, but I'm a hard cider fan, especially Crisp Apple by...
You're going to get me kicked out of this group.
I know. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
But for the love of Pete.
Right.
Yes, bring it back.
Right. I just can't do the peated whiskeys. It's just too much weight. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much smoke. I'm
with you.
You don't catch the reference, but somebody at a party said, "Oh, you like Scotch," and then poured me a Glencairn of Peat Monster. It's like drinking a barbecue or a campfire, and I hated it.
Or liquid smoke.
It is. It's like drinking liquid smoke. Crappy liquid smoke.
If you've ever,
if you've ever made that mistake.
Yeah. It's not that hard to make your own. Thanks, Elton Brown.
I do get the vanilla note, but I still think caramel's more predominant.
At this point, I'm tasting Scotch. Like, you made a generous pour, and it's...
I poured you what I would pour myself. We have another one to do after this.
Giggity. Yes, and by the way, admins, if you're out there watching, I did submit my my membership to the tribe this morning.
Christina, I know he won't make the Ardbeg army, but you should let him in.
I wouldn't want to be part of any army that would have me.
Christina Zerpoli is, what do we call her? The Princess of Pete. Wow. She is an Ardbeg fanatic, and apparently, like I told you about, we have the Ardbeg army, Lefroy, Lagavulin. There's also the Bottom Shelf Bastards. Nice.
That's the kind of lowbrow thinking I like.
I tried to come up with Speyside Sons of Bitches, but it didn't stick.
Well,
I know it's hard to be that big of a fan of Speysides.
Also, I mean, son of a bitch is a bit different than a bastard.
Not really.
One, you're just saying you don't have a dad. The other one, you're insulting your mom.
You haven't met my mother yet.
You haven't met my mother.
That's true. I have met your mother.
And I can guarantee my mom's not watching this.
I have met your mother-in-law.
I love my father-in-law.
I love your father-in-law. To David.
Wow. Sorry, daughter that's sleeping on the other side of the wall.
I'm not sorry. Not my daughter. Not my daughter. Not my problem.
As far as we know. The face was worth it.
I mean,
There's the thumbnail.
I've had blackout nights. I don't...
Yeah, I didn't even know you.
Now I'm questioning my existence.
I didn't even know you 12 years ago.
Well, 12 years ago, I was 16.
I'm old.
That's why I love banter. Because then something comes out and you go, fuck.
I keep forgetting. I'm 46. 28. I know. I look amazing for 46, but...
You could have left out for 46.
What was that?
You could have left out for 46. I look amazing.
Oh.
See, there you go.
Stop it.
There you go.
Stop it. Shut up and drink. I wasn't going to do that, but you did it.
Ooh. Bigger gulp. I got a little bit of smoke twinge on the end of that. I like that. It wasn't peaty smoke.
How was that different? How was it different?
Did you get that?
Yeah. It's right here, right?
Yeah, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I kind of like that because
it was glass.
Like, it was kind of a perplexing in a good way. In a good way. I will absolutely be buying this again. And now we move on.
With my traditional St. Patrick's Day shirt.
To the Glen Fohdry. Starts in American oak, as I said. Finishes in French oak. Do you want to take a second? Get a drink of water?
Well, I just did that.
Do you want to take a second, get a drink of water to cleanse your palate? Do you have water? Oh, fuck.
Pinky up because I clapped out the ass. That's brisk, baby.
That's rum.
That's
almost all rum.
Well, no, it's Coke. What are you talking about?
That's not.
Yes. That is, what was the brand name? She told.
I can't.
Our lovely hookup Sandra at Total Wine,
out here in
who might be watching.
Henderson, Nevada.
Yeah.
Sandra, that's right. I forgot you're going to be a magnificent bastard.
You were so awesome.
You are wonderful.
Anytime you can buy alcohol from a former bartender.
Don't ever not bartenders.
No, she knows her shit. But she did talk him into this particular.
Worrisome.
She did talk him into this wine that, or this rum that
has a coffee,
like a Kahlua,
a coffee and vanilla twinge to it,
which is weird when you're coming from Sailor Jerry spiced rum to that.
I really worry that fucking things are pretty.
You were did you preview?
It's getting wet. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Oh god, that's a super dry cork.
Yeah, that was weird. Well, that's strange. I don't know why I'm smelling it. It smells like nothing. That's a question. Do you have any little rituals you do every time you open a new bottle of something?
Oh no, but there is.
Did you generous pour me again?
Hold on.
Oh, good.
Hold on.
No.
No, I'm putting it in mine. No, I'm not. I'm a liar, and you shouldn't trust me.
It's your money, honey.
Yep.
You see this?
No.
You see this? Little tear of happiness.
Yes. By the way, those are the writer's tears glasses.
Yeah, it's hard to. That probably doesn't show up on camera.
I was going to say I had something. Bottle down ceremony.
Bottle down?
Bottle down.
As in it's empty?
As in you flip the bottle upside down, take a photo, and you listen to It's Raining Men. And if you are... Oh,
what the hell did you get
fuck
into?
me, guys. I totally fucking spaced the last 2 times I went. Kung Fu fighting.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Fuck. I missed out on 2 Kung Fu fightings. God damn it.
Everybody was
Kung Fu fighting.
That's it. We're not going to bust out the guitar.
I know the lick. It's fun.
I'll make sure to play it, though.
So yeah, when you bring home a new whiskey, Kung Fu fighting, when you have a bottle down, turn it upside down, take a photo, you're listening to It's Raining Men.
I didn't mean to just drink it. I'm sorry.
No, your eyes lit up. I'm really excited.
It is different. Sometimes I have done some tastings.
Oh, okay, just from the nose.
Yeah,
it's different.
I've done some tastings where it's like the same exact thing, but it's different, just different ages.
That's not nearly as sweet on the nose. That's super, super fruity and earthy.
This is an older woman. This is an older woman.
It's funny you call it more mature, but it's a non-age statement versus 12-year.
Yeah, but I'm saying they did something to this. Let me rephrase it. This is the more experienced woman.
I do get
Look at the legs on that.
I do get the wine, the French wine out of it.
Oh,
that French oak.
Mon Dieu. Oh. Excuse us we need a moment.
It's lighter. It's definitely not weighed down by a caramel heaviness. Caramel or caramel?
Caramel.
Fucking anarchist.
Carmel, the town. No, it's caramel.
Yeah, all the sugar is gone. All the heavy burn sugar is gone. It's just fruity,
definitely some
more green apple. Granny Smith green apple.
Definitely, though, the caramel or burnt sugar if you're nasty.
No, that's gone for me. I'm getting the fruit, all the fruit.
That's so
weird. And none of the dry fruit. This is all fresh, plum, fig.
Can there be notes just at the opening and then they disappear?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, super common. I get this, and then that's what Daniel talks about, the journey of the whiskey.
Something is blooming right now in my mouth.
Yeah. Starts out like this, goes up, and then comes back up and goes down. Yeah, there are hills and valleys to every whiskey. Most whiskeys. Apparently Pete Monster's just fucking at 11 the whole time.
Well, we toned it up to 11. You know, I don't ever want to do one of these with you if I have a stuffed nose, because
it is super important.
My senses are getting overwhelmed.
It is super important.
In a good way.
I'm getting... Oh, I really hate this. I'm getting fresh banana.
Not tattooed banana.
Not Ambrose whiskey banana. You sick fucks. You sick bastards.
Right.
Why would you do that? That is the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth, and these sons of bitches saw it and laughed. Granted, it was
funny. That the tattooed banana?
That was the tattooed fermented banana.
Interesting science note. The great apes, which humans are part of, developed the ability to actually process ethanol in our bodies because there was all this rotten fruit on the ground. So that's how they...
That I do know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks,
they would pick up the rotten fruit and chew on the rotten fruit and get fucking drunk. And there's videos of monkeys getting drunk in trees. If you're viewing right now through the Whiskey Tribe, please let me know, how is the sound? Can you hear us? We had some issues earlier with static. Just drop a line and say, yes, everything's good, or no, sounds like shit.
And for those of you...
And I don't mean my voice. I know my voice sounds like shit.
And for you people in the future, watching on YouTube on my channel, we're looking over here because that's where the Facebook Live is. But don't forget, we haven't forgotten you.
Oh, you know what I just got? Cantaloupe.
I was going to say a melon, but
Cantaloupe. Orange cantaloupe.
Now I want the cantaloupe in the fridge. just to have it, like, with it.
Yeah, we get drunchies. It's fun.
Drunchies. That's a nice to meet you.
Ooh, I definitely get more smoke on it.
Did you take a bigger swig?
I do get more smoke on it. That's nice though. It's approachable. It's like
Do you want to read the blurb?
I will read the blurb.
Just to see how right you are.
Just to be an asshole. Oh, you know what? It's not barbecue. No. If you've ever made a compote where you throw like peaches on the grill to smoke them, and then break them down and make your own like roasted jam,
charred fruit.
That is what I'm getting.
Right.
In a great way. I love this.
Ooh, it does not suck. That's my official rating.
That's the Daniel thing. You're not wrong.
5 out of 5.
Was it? Sorry guys, was it Daniel's dad? I think it's Daniel's dad that says you were not wrong.
My coworker in my day job is known for, if you want quality when it comes to food, like you want to see a guy's face light up talking about food, but the quality, bro. We actually have a rating system for how good is that place to eat. It's 10 out of 10 Bruno heads. Bruno, if you're watching, shout out to you. Whereas I get the how family friendly is it?
Oh, this isn't family friendly.
No,
I know. I've dropped so many F-bombs.
This is 1 out of 5.
I don't know if you can tell, but IDGAF. The aroma is fresh and fruity with a touch of vanilla oakiness and a delicate floral character. The flavor is a beautiful balance of sweet oak and crisp fruit. The vanilla sweetness increases with addition of a little water.
So they're saying to add water to it.
Yes. So what you do is, if it's above a 40%, something like a 45 or a 47, you add a little bit of water, and what happens is the water pushes the oils out of the way.
Right. I remember hearing that.
So then you can take in the oil flavor, and it'll either make it better or make it worse.
Right.
That you run the gambit.
Now I am, if I'm not drinking up here in room 6, I put at least 1 ice cube, and I'm that guy. And it's not because I'm trying to mute any tones or anything. Once I taste it, like I've tasted the highs and lows, I just want to enjoy it, and I enjoy it best when it's cold.
Rule number 1.
That's right.
Don't you fucking judge.
You can judge all you want. I don't care.
If you are new to the tribe, rule number 1, the whiskey you like, the best whiskey is the whiskey you like the way you like to drink it.
Mm-hmm.
And I prefer mine in a Glencairn. I have done the shootout with glasses types, and I'm pissed that Total Wine doesn't have any more Glencairn because 3 of mine are broken.
And I would be using one right now if he had.
And no ice, and if I'm doing a tasting especially. However, I'm going to tell the Lafroig story.
I don't know the Lafroig story.
Yes, you do. Smoky Coke.
Oh, fuck.
I got Lafroig 10 because I didn't want to jump in the deep end with fucking Ardbeg because I don't like a whole lot of smoky stuff. I didn't want to do Lagavulin because I didn't feel I was manly enough because Ron Swanson drinks fucking Lagavulin 16.
I know what I'm about, son.
I know what I'm about, son.
Oh, man.
I know more than you do.
That's the best. But you can't say that in Total Wine.
I love that show. And I was like, okay, Lafroig is left. I'll go for the Lafroig 10. And I tried it, and it tasted like meat water. Like charred meat water. And I fucking hated it. And for you guys know, I said something to the effect of like, who do I send this to, or can I get rid of this, or what's the best way to get rid of this? A lot of you cheeky bastards said, oh, I'll take that off your hands, you just send it to me. Well, I sat down with a buddy of mine, and we started drinking it. And he goes, I love this. And I said, oh, good.
Ding, 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 ding.
I grabbed the bottle, and I poured him into Glencairns, not bulb deep. You crazy bitches. I've seen you pouring into Glencairns up to here and here. You fucking psychos. I love you. But poured him a Glencairn reasonable size, and then I would pour myself into a pint glass. Half into a pint glass. 8 ounces, and then 8 ounces of Coke. Smoky Cokes. What are you looking at?
Your tat.
Oh.
I didn't know he had a tattoo.
I have 2.
Holy crap, dude. You're a book. Nobody gonna walk on water.
Ain't nobody gonna walk on water. When it falls like acid rain. Nobody gonna fake you out. Every poison stains. We're all stuck here right in the middle. We never call the tune. We don't get active. We become immune. Black Moon. If you can comment and tell me what band that is, you will earn my undying respect.
You're not gonna play piano now, are you?
No.
Oh, good. Nice. That is a sick gummy bear.
Purple gummy bear.
Purple. Not great.
No, it's great.
Oh, presenting hard work as fishermen. They have like one of the hardest jobs out there. This line going across is the open road or discovery, and then a shooting star is chasing your dreams. So hard work, discovery, and learning new stuff, and chasing your dreams. So these are the 3 things I try to instill in myself and in my daughter. This is fulfilling at least 2 of them.
All right, let's do this. A/B comparison.
Yeah, let's not involve the other.
French versus 12.
It's kind of a question of what do you want out of it, and also when. Like,
no,
at what point in your drinking?
You're thinking about this as what's better.
Oh,
I'm thinking about
sorry.
this as notes.
Gotcha. Sorry, we're comparing, not picking.
Right.
Okay, in that case, this is obviously, like I said, this to me says I'm a little more experienced woman.
I think the French is more smoky. Definitely.
Yeah.
Regardless.
But not smoky in the bad way, in the meat juice way, the meat water way.
I took one step into this fucking group of hooligans, to use an Irish term from my heritage.
Slancha.
Slancha.
We didn't say that at the beginning.
That's right. And I said, I want to try something kind of relatively peaty that's not overbearing. One of you assholes said Lafroig. Or not Lafroig, Ardbeg. And I hope your sarcasm is met with the reality that you're a bad person. You are not valued in my home.
Wow.
However, if you do come over, I will get you a bottle of Ardbeg and we will have a good time.
Oh.
I do try to accommodate people that come over that I know love peat.
Oh.
So yeah, I think the French cask finish is smokier.
I liked this. This was this grown up to me, even though it's the age
non-age statement.
Yeah. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong because it's your opinion.
Well, I didn't mean that. What I mean is that what are you feeling the opposite? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
I prefer the 12-year to the French cask finish.
Right. And I think it comes from partially, sorry to interrupt you, I think it's partially because when I think, oh, it's more complicated or sophisticated or mature or whatever.
That's the thing. Complicated doesn't mean sophisticated.
Right.
Complicated means complicated.
But in my relative small amount of knowledge, that's what my head is telling me is like, or my taste buds are telling me is oh, this has more layers, as in it tastes more like,
right,
stuff. Then so it must mean it's the more expensive or whatever fancy one.
And if I poured you a glass of that Glen Speyside that's finished in sherry cask, you would change your tune because that's a $25 bottle.
I know.
And I've had $60 bottles, $80 bottles. I've had up to, I think the most expensive whiskey I had was, and it was most expensive, but it wasn't the best. I had Johnny Walker Blue.
Right.
And I hated it because I felt like I was paying $90 for the name. I felt like it was an $80 whiskey.
I had Johnny Walker Black, and I think I had Johnny Walker Red. I wasn't both times I was like, why am I?
Black is fine if you're doing a Scotch and soda.
Well, unfortunately, this was over
Red
a decade ago, so
is almost entirely communally hated as just fucking swill.
Dreck.
I want to get into if you guys know what the age statements are, please post them down below. Johnny Walker Platinum and Johnny Walker Gold.
I didn't realize there was a platinum.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch. There's the green, there's the black, there's the double black now, which is apparently a smokier version.
What is it, a ski slope?
No, there's red, black, double black, green, gold, platinum, blue, and then there's blue. Ooh, if I could find a fucking bottle of it, I would get it. The Blue Ghost and Rare edition. It's like a 4.
I'm sorry, did you say ghost?
Ghost and Rare.
What are these, Pokemon cards?
These are blends.
What are these, Shopkins?
So you know Johnny Walker's blended Scotch.
Yeah.
The Ghost and Rare were limited editions. They blended them together. Daniel raved about them, and I really want to try them. What do we have here? Do you want to tag Dan Gasser? No, I don't want to tag. Just asked me this last night. Dan Gasser's not in this fucking group.
Tag him yourself.
He can't get in. He doesn't have a membership.
If you know Dan.
What the hell?
Smash.
I know Dan.
Okay.
He's one of my friends, but he's a wine guy.
Well, he'd be.
But
we're not being nearly pretentious enough.
He's one of those Vegas high roller guys.
Okay.
Like he does. You're gonna love this. I can't believe I never told you about Dan Gasser. Dan does a tribute act to Elton John.
Now I know the name.
Called Elton Dan and the Rocket Band.
I think we're Facebook friends. I think
he is a bitchin' piano player. He would be the guy for the Dirty Martini stuff. He would kill that gig.
Is he?
But he's only in town like every 3 months, so it'd be a high profile. Right. Like we're doing a Dirty Martinis thing, and
for those of you that don't know, we're in a band called the Dirty Martinis. It's a Rat Pack crooner, Tony Bennett.
It's a jazz quartet.
Yeah, that kind of thing, but not jazz like Spyro Gyra.
No, not modern jazz. Vintage jazz, but it's what we're trying to do is take big band tunes and adapt them for a 4-piece band.
Yes, thank you. I'm used to that. But unfortunately, our keyboardist had to quit for reasons, and it's tough to find someone who wants to play what we're doing and can or is available to play what we're doing. That's the problem. So, anybody out there in this Whiskey Tribe or YouTube land?
Whiskey Tribe. I don't know if you guys still do this, but I know. I remember seeing the rules. They don't organize meetups. There are no Whiskey Tribe meetups that are in cities.
They have local meetups occasionally at the distillery. They do have local meetups.
In Austin.
Yeah, I saw a thing today. So.
Hey, you beautiful fucks. I'm going to be in Dallas in a week, this coming weekend.
Woot.
If you guys want to come hang, it's a bachelor party. There's going to be booze. I will give you details if you send me messages and you're serious. It is going to be BYOB, and it's going to be a...
Wait. BYOB for a bachelor party?
Yes, because we have a set budget. Like, we've already purchased
bring your own bottle?
Essentially. I've got 3 bottles of Scotch.
Jesus, a Whiskey Tribe BYOB.
I've got 3 bottles of Scotch sitting at the Total Wine in town, so that when I fly in on Friday, I will go pick them up. I have a guy who I'm throwing a bachelor party for who doesn't drink Scotch, so I'm getting him one of everything to try and convert him. And his dad drinks Scotch. I really like his dad. His dad smokes cigars. He doesn't smoke cigars. I'm trying to do a conversion therapy in a weekend. In a good way.
I smother out of love.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's out of love that I'm drowning you in alcohol.
Speaking of love, all kidding aside, any Pete's, we like it.
Pete's, you make the rocket world go round.
Shit. Not that you have fat bottoms.
If you do, we love you twice as much.
That's true.
We love you equally proportionate to how fat your bottom is.
I'm not sure. I don't even know how to respond.
I've done it. I've silenced the dad with all the dad jokes.
I wish I had the flask now.
Do you want to run and go grab it?
No.
Because it would involve getting up, and that would harbor your dad bod from being in progress.
That would involve no me time on the camera, and you understand, it's really about me.
That's fine.
I'm just joshing.
I thought it was about Pete.
Is it midnight?
No, it's not. It's not.
Damn it. I get one joshing a day.
You don't get one tomorrow.
That's alright, I'll be at work. Some of us have day jobs.
I have to go look at apartments tomorrow.
And I wish you all the luck.
Yes, you do, because you're tired of me mooching off of your housing situation.
No, because then I can come to your place and hang out.
By the way, this is rum. Coke.
And ice.
Yeah.
Iceberg, dead-eyed.
Yes.
I do wish I had an ice cube in this, only because now my tongue is numb.
If you want to, you can go do that.
No.
I'm really happy with how this turned out. I found out that I like the 12-year-old more than the French oak cask, and I'm genuinely surprised. I thought I was going to like the French oak more. I think the 12 years, I need the maturation. Maturation?
Sure.
M-A-T-U-R-A-T-I-O-N.
Yeah, it's maturation.
Maturation.
I'm older. I know things. So,
I also, right.
Even though I said this was the more experiential, I enjoyed the 12 better. This, to me, says sitting by the fire.
So this is, I want this sitting out and having a good time with friends. This, I want to myself.
This is celebrating. No? So?
It's $35 a bottle. This is, I'm sitting down.
Excuse me, moneybags.
What the fuck Scotch are you buying that is less than
You've seen my liquor cabinet. You filled part of my liquor cabinet.
I've filled a lot. There are 3 bottles.
First night
two
he's
of
here.
which are handles.
First night he's here. A bottle of Glen Fohdry appears. I'm like, okay, we'll drink it.
You said the liquor cabinet was open. I took that as meaning there's space for my stuff.
Yeah. How many bottles in there are actually mine?
I don't know.
3.
The vodka.
The Kahlua.
Because
I like White Russians, don't judge.
And the thing,
the butter, the stroopwafels.
That tastes like fucking candy.
If you've ever had stroopwafels, actually stroopwafels, they're a thing of beauty. Stroopwafel liqueur is like
a liquid version of it.
Someone took Bailey's Irish cream, took out the Irish whiskey part, and added sugar. It's sweet.
It is sickly sweet.
But it was a gift, and I gotta drink it. And so I make the sweetest White Russians you've ever had.
I want to say, when he said, my bar is open, and I opened the liquor cabinet, and I go, there's gin.
My father-in-law.
And then, like airplane bottles.
Of mezcal.
Fuck me.
And Remy Red.
Remy Red. If any of you have had Remy Red, can you please let me know where the fuck I can get it?
Yeah, because Total Wine doesn't carry it anymore. We I have no idea how it ended up in a liquor cabinet.
Did they change the name to the VSOP? Or is it a separate product that's berry infused? Because Remy Red is apparently a different cognac than Remy VSOP.
Right. We took one taste of the Remy Red.
And both went,
and
what?
Like, I was ready to do a rock show now. Like, let's go. This is amazing. But then we ran out.
If you throw a rum and coke at me before a show, I'll be ready to go, and I can play for about an hour and a half. Mm-hmm. 2 rum and cokes, I can play for about 45 minutes.
Remy Red.
3 rum and cokes, I can play for about 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Remy Red, if I have a Remy Red, I can go for a 4-hour show.
It really was amazing.
It was sugary and berry, and
I've never been so upset that it was an airplane bottle. Usually when you're trying something new, you're like, oh, airplane bottle, what's the worst that happens? It's a little bit.
As you guys know, we did the airplane bottle review yesterday. 5 drinks. We did
God, if we'd had a Remy
something forgettable, something forgettable, something forgettable, Wolfhound, and then the Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yes.
I don't even remember what the other 3 were, because they were just crap. They were just crap by comparison.
The word head, like heads, something heads.
No, I didn't get any head last night.
Yeah, right. I love you, honey.
You too, princess.
Not you.
Oh.
You're schnookums. Yeah, right.
Jesus fuck, I didn't know I had a dedicated... Alright.
So, thank you.
So yeah, I think I'll definitely go with the 12-year again. They had a French oak, and for the same price they had an American oak. Mm-hmm. So it's just a non-age statement version of this. Because everything's finished in American instead of French. And this is all American.
All America.
I'm so genuinely surprised that Glen Fohdry, the 12-year, was as good as it was. And the 12-year version of Glen Moray is 30.
Oh, all right, yeah.
That's what we should do next. The shootout between the Fohdry and the Glen Moray 12.
Yeah, right on.
But a 21-year-old fucking whiskey for $80?
Go to Total Wine. If you're in Henderson, ask for Sandra.
If you're in Henderson, Nevada, ask for Sandra. You should also, if you're in Total Wine, just look it up by itself, because apparently it's a Total Wine exclusive.
Exclusive with lasers.
But it's made by Glen Fohdry.
It's at least associated with Glenfiddich.
Someone has claimed at one point it was made from Glenfiddich.
It ran through the pipes at Glenfiddich.
I was really disappointed with the Glenfiddich that I had, because I had a 14-year, I had a 12-year, and I had the 18-year. I had the 14-year, the 12-year, and then the 15-year.
Sorry, I just got hit swmoke.
Yeah, see.
I took a little bigger swig.
And it did. It comes up split. It comes up smoke.
And it's the back of your throat. Like, bink!
I think that's the 47%.
I think it's
the... No, most Scotch is 40%.
Didn't we have a 45 last night?
We had a 45 that was a bourbon.
That's pretty sad when we can't remember, literally, from last night, because it was so bad. Oh, cat at the club.
Oh, don't. Get out.
It's my house.
Get out.
It's my room.
Get out.
It's my show.
It's my show.
Well,
guys, I want to know something. If you've ever had a really awful flight, like nothing has ever tasted good, please comment below. I'd love to hear about it. I'm all for exposing myself. Two bad whiskeys.
I wouldn't go there. That's a low-hanging fruit.
Two bad whiskeys. Because at least I know what I don't want.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you know that you don't want?
For those of you in Vegas, the whiskey flights at McMullen's Irish Pub. There's 2.
I need to do this. I still haven't done
There's
this.
2. One is, I think, like $27, and for 5 different ones. And they have like a little history. They bring it to you like, here's where it's from, and here's the notes and things. And then one is, I think, $35. The $35 one, really go for that, because the cheaper one, they start you out with a honey bourbon, honey. Yeah, it's really not like in the nose bad.
I personally hate honey, just honey by itself. So
yeah, like I was shoveling in shepherd's pie to get rid of the taste, but the $35 one, Bueno. And also let us know, you know, if you're in town or if you live here.
If you're in town, come on down. I'm doing
to Funky Town?
We're not clowning around.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
See, he starts something and I'm like, all right, well, I'll go to the next one.
That joke was so bad. I think it was cancer. And I might drown.
Jesus. So, guys, if you are here in Vegas, let us know. We will do a mixer and not a meetup. And not a meetup, because I know that's against company rules.
I'll be the tonic water.
And we'll hang out, we'll drink some whiskey, and we'll have a good time. We'll show you around, show you the parts of Vegas that nobody looks at.
Right.
The local places. The best fucking tacos you'll ever have.
If you're thinking about what I'm thinking of.
Because, oh my God,
we need a
my
break.
liver's going to kill me.
Yeah, tomorrow's not going to happen, but if I may be so bold as to call this Room 6 Reviews.
Feel free.
Thank you so much.
Room 6 Reviews will resume after next weekend.